All right. Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me. Apologies. I was having some technical difficulties. I don't know what was going on, but we were like live and then suddenly we were not live and the stream was disconnected and then it wouldn't reconnect and then I kept trying and then it's okay. I figured it out. So, we're here and Dio is here too. Hi Dio. Dio, can we say hi? Can we say hello? Good job. He's such a little cutie. We are gonna play some Skyrim today, and I'm very excited for it. I think it's gonna be a great time. I've been wanting to play some Skyrim again for a while. We are going to make a character, and we're gonna have this character for who knows how long. Hopefully we're gonna have this character for a good long while, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what adventures we get up to. I've got the Lost Legacy mod list, which has got all kinds of fun stuff on it. It's got all kinds of modded, like, extra quests and things that we can take a look at, as well as just, like, I don't know, regular Skyrim enhanced. So I think it'll be nice. I don't know, I like this mod list for when I was trying it out a little bit off stream a couple weeks ago. And I think we're gonna have a good time. So we'll decide what kind of character we want to make. I'm leaning battle mage, but I'm also open to something maybe stealthy. Like we could consider actually going like stealth archer or something. But I feel like I don't know. There's all kinds of extra new modded spells, all kinds of new fun loot. I feel like using one-handed and using some spells in the second hand would be a fun time. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But I'm totally open to opinions and suggestions. And yeah, I don't know. I think there's some fun stuff that we could do. So we've got some different options. I know in like the smithing perk tree there were different like dwarven like auto cannon situation. I don't know, different like dwemer things that we could like make and craft and all, which would be kind of interesting. But I don't know if that's something that might be something I want to try out a little bit before I go for it. But I don't know. We'll see. Is this the original Skyrim? It's technically the anniversary edition, I think. We should have all the anniversary stuff on there. I'm not sure. Let's be honest. Yeah, like I think the anniversary stuff is on here. It should be. But I myself have the anniversary edition, but I know that this mod list is not really focused on the anniversary edition, but I know it does have the extended cut Saints and Seducers, I believe. Like, let me see. There's a lot on here. Yeah, AE stuff. Yeah. So there's some different fishing patches and some different stuff like that. We will decide what followers we want to take with us. There's a cool Argonian follower that I've always wanted to take with me. I think his name is Zelzaz or something. Let me see, where NPC followers. So all the different followers. So there's the corgis, Gladys the corgi. There's Gore, who I've taken with me before. There's Hoff, who I don't know. Inigo, who I've definitely taken. Inigo's great. We could take him with us for a little while if we want to. There's Kaiden, who I've taken a little bit. Khajiit Will Follow is on here, which is really cool. So we could go get some really cool custom Khajiit followers. I know that they have some good dialogue as well, with a lot of different modded quest lines, which is fun. Redcap the Reekling. Yeah, Shirley is on here. Grandma Shirley. There's Ari, Song of the Green. She seems pretty cool. There's Lucian. I know Lucian. Is it Lucian? Lucian? I know he's one of the more popular mods out there. Apparently he gets really, his character kind of develops as you go, which is kind of fun. But yeah, that's That's what we've got going on for today. Here, let me see. Do we want to do survival mode? I don't know. I tend to not like survival mode stuff very much. It would be like a fun added challenge, but I don't know. The whole carry weight situation is just gonna be tricky. So I don't know if I really want to do a whole survival mode thing. I feel like I'm gonna just try to make it as immersive as I can. There is a whole survival mode option like on our mod list though, so if we end up like deciding to want to do that, that is something that we can do. I think it's called like Sunhelm or something is the system that's on here. Which is it's pretty similar to Skyrim's survival mode or the Creation Club survival mode. So yeah, so that's an option. I tend to not like the full survival mode playthroughs as much. I don't love the limited carry weight. I have a hard time getting over the limited carry weight situation because like I like to hoard a lot of potions and things and have all kinds of stuff. Like I don't know. I like to collect. And especially on a Legacy of the Dragonborn playthrough, like where we have the whole museum mod and everything and we're trying to donate stuff to the museum, like, you know. I know that even like the museum mod has a whole section like the armory so that like, you know, you can go collect like, you know, all of the different armors and all the different weapons. So like, you know, you can go collect all the different irons. Like you can go collect the iron sword, the iron axe, the iron greatsword, the iron battle axe, like all of that and go display it all. And I don't know. It's just kind of fun. Love the nails. Thank you. Got some fun ones. Survival can be rough. Yeah, the cold areas. I wasn't even thinking about like, yeah, all the weather and all that stuff. That's tough. Where'd I get this shirt? Ooh, I think this was just from like a local place in Colorado, I think. Fun, right? Downloaded mod pack on Wabbajack for the first time. Yep, isn't that fun? When it just installs and it just works and you just press a button and then you just get to like start the playthrough and it just like functions and it's like, whoa. I don't know, that kind of blew my mind. Elder Gleam sounds nice. Never played modded Skyrim so far. Oh my gosh. Playing modded Skyrim and like coming from like regular Skyrim is such like an incredible experience. You're just like in awe of all the beautiful things that can be done. Like, oh my gosh. Do I still live in Colorado? I do. I moved here like 2 years ago now, so I've been enjoying it a lot. I don't know. California was it was busy. It was a little too busy over there. There was a lot going on. Maybe someday I'll go back, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just stay in Colorado. I don't know. You also have the anniversary edition. You never beaten Alduin before. Would recommend. I always feel like I want something more to do after I defeat Alduin. It always feels like, okay, I defeated Alduin. And then the quest just kind of ends. And then there's just no new quest that pops up. And you kind of just have to be like, okay, guess I'm doing something else now. Like, it just feels kind of funny to me whenever I complete the main quest. Maybe that's just me, but that's always the feeling that the Skyrim main quest gives me. Is just like, oh, okay, I guess I did it. Now what? Like, it doesn't feel like I beat the game necessarily, you know, because there's always so much more to do, like in Skyrim, like, you know. He's such a cutie. Going from hot to cold must have been a shock at first. A little bit. I don't know. I was not deterred by the snow and cold weather and stuff here. It's just kind of nice. Something different. I don't know. I lived in California for a long time and I was just grew up there and all. It was time for something different, you know? Time to go to the mountains. And I like it here. And I don't know. There's like greenery outside and places to go walk and it's nice. Dio likes it here. Dio likes this new house so much more than my last apartment. Oh my gosh, he is so much more relaxed here. I'm so happy for him. He's so happy right now. Oh my. Are my plants coming along? They're coming along. Actually, I'll have to post some pictures in the Discord. They're getting there. One of them looks... It looks kind of weed-like, but I think it's just... I think I have identified which flower it is. I think it's like a cornflower or something. Because I sprinkled a mixed seed thing in a little trough. And so I've got a couple different plants in there, and some of them are growing a little bit too close together. So I think I've got to choose a plant to murder so that the other ones can survive. I always hate doing that. I always hate like choosing the plants to prune because they're doing so good right now. And I'm like, why does one of them have to die? But I think they're too close together, so that's okay. I don't know. Hopefully they keep growing. So I've got some bunnies outside sometimes. But they're generally staying away from my plants right now. I think there's enough like grass for them to eat. So they're staying away from my plants, but I'll have to watch out for that as we move into summer. So they live in Denver at a high altitude. Yep, it's up here. It takes some getting used to. I remember I did not feel the best first little bit when I was here, and exercising was a lot more difficult at first, but you get used to it. Cats probably want a place to hide. Yeah, the cats are much happier here, so I'm very happy for them. They're a lot more relaxed, and they just have a little bit more space. And they have, the main thing for them is they have windows where they can look outside and watch the birds. They love watching the birds. And sometimes they can see the bunnies, I think, but they love the birds. So they get very into it. They get very excited. So I try to give them window time and open the windows in the mornings. All right, guys. Well, I'm happy we have no more technical difficulties right now. Like, we're doing good. I don't know what the heck was happening earlier at the beginning of stream. It just was like, you know what? We're not gonna work. So that's all good. All right, so we're here. We're good. Let's